Most people clean the obvious outdoor surfaces before summer, but there are a few areas that are often forgotten. Outdoor buildup is completely different from indoor buildup. Outside, you're dealing with dust, pollen, sticky residue, weather exposure, food spills, and just general outdoor grime that builds up over time. And a lot of times, people will wipe those surfaces down pretty quickly, but then wonder, why do they still look cloudy, streaky, or dull afterward? So today, I'm going to show you a few outdoor areas I like to deep clean with Barkeeper's Friend before summer really starts.
One thing I like to freshen up is the stainless steel exterior of outdoor grills. I'm using the Barkeeper's Friend stainless steel polish to freshen up the finish and help bring back a cleaner, more even looking shine. And if your grill has heavier buildup or staining, I actually have another video here on the Barkeeper's Friend channel where I go through a full deep cleaning process for both the inside and outside of a grill. Now, outdoor sinks can get dirty really fast without people realizing it, especially because they're constantly exposed to water, outdoor debris, dirt, and sometimes food residue depending on how the space is used. So over time, you start seeing water spots, cloudy buildup, and discoloration. For this part, I'm using the Barkeeper's Friend soft cleanser because it works really well for this type of buildup. Before I start cleaning though, I always like to remove loose debris first. I don't want to immediately start scrubbing dirt and grit around the surface because that can just make the cleaning process messier. So once everything is cleared out, I'll start working in the cleanser using a non-scratch sponge. And one thing I always suggest is not to overdo the product. A little bit really does go a long way once it activates with water. As I'm working this in, you can already start seeing some of the cloudy buildup and hard water residue starting to lift off the surface. Outdoor surfaces usually need maintenance more often than indoor surfaces because they're constantly exposed to the elements. So even when something looks clean enough, buildup is usually still sitting there in layers. Once I'm done scrubbing everything down, I'll rinse thoroughly with water. Another area I like to freshen up are outdoor stone surfaces. For this countertop, I'm using the Barkeeper's Friend Stone and Polish Cleaner to wipe away light outdoor buildup, fingerprints, dust, and surface residue. This is a really easy way to help freshen up the surface and bring back a cleaner finish before outdoor gatherings and cookouts start. Keep in mind that not every outdoor surface needs heavy scrubbing or restoration cleaning. Sometimes you're just dealing with lighter buildup, sticky residue, fingerprints, drink spills, or pollen sitting on the surface. And that's where I like using the Barkeeper's Friend Multi-Purpose Cleaner. This works really well for outdoor patio tables. So for this table, I'm spraying the cleaner and wiping with a microfiber towel. And one thing that builds up really quickly outside is pollen film. A lot of times, you don't even realize how much buildup is sitting on the table until you start wiping it down. You also get sticky drink residue, fingerprints, food splatter, and outdoor dust collecting over time. Another thing I like to clean are coolers. Coolers are one of those things people usually rinse really quickly and then store away wet. But over time, they can start collecting cloudy buildup, stains, sticky residue, trapped moisture, and odors, especially around the handles, lid, and interior seams. So for this part, I'm using the multi-purpose cleaner to help break down some of that buildup and residue. One thing I really pay attention to while cleaning coolers are the corners and edges, because that's usually where grime likes to collect the most. And as I'm scrubbing this down, I'm not trying to rush through the process. Sometimes buildup forms gradually over months of storage and use, so it may take more than one pass to fully work through it.
And I also think it's really important to be realistic with your outdoor surfaces. Not every stain or mark will come off 100%, especially if it's been sitting there for a very long time. But that doesn't mean you can't improve the overall appearance significantly.
Once I'm done cleaning everything, I always like to rinse thoroughly with water and dry the surface before storing it away again.
Our outdoor spaces just feel better when they're actually clean. And a lot of the time, it's not huge messes that make the space feel dirty. It's the buildup we stop noticing over time. Cloudy residue, sticky surfaces, water spot, and grime just all start adding up. So even taking the time to clean just a few small outdoor areas like this can completely change how the space looks and feels. If you found this helpful, make sure you're subscribed and go check out some of the other cleaning videos here on the Barkeeper's Friend channel.